Imagine stepping up to a snooker table. You are young, far away from home, and every single time you bend down to play a shot, 1.4 billion people are watching, expecting you to win. For most players, that kind of pressure would break them. But for one man, it forged him into a national hero. Welcome back to the Cueist Snooker. Today, we are looking at the life of a player who single-handedly caused a snooker explosion in Asia. A player whose family sacrificed everything to fund his dream, and who went on to become the most successful Asian player in the history of the sport. This is the emotional and incredible story of the dragon Ding Junhui. Ding's story begins in Yixing, China. He started playing snooker at the age of 8, and his talent was so undeniable that his father took a massive gamble. He sold the family home and grocery business just to fund Ding's snooker development. By the age of 15, Ding had moved to the United Kingdom to turn professional. Imagine being a teenager, thousands of miles away from your family, not speaking the language, and living in a cold, lonely country, all with the crushing pressure of knowing your family sacrificed their entire livelihood for you. But Ding didn't just survive, he conquered. In 2005, just days after his 18th birthday, he shocked the world by defeating the great Hendry to win the China Open. Overnight, snooker became a national obsession in China, and Ding Junhui became an absolute superstar. With massive success came unbearable pressure. Ding wasn't just playing for himself anymore. He was playing for a nation. Every tournament he entered, the Chinese media and fans expected him to bring home the trophy. This immense weight came crashing down during the 2007 Masters final against Ronnie O'Sullivan. Ding, still just 19 years old, was overwhelmed by a hostile London crowd and O'Sullivan's flawless play. In a heartbreaking moment, Ding broke down in tears during the match. In an act of true sportsmanship, Ronnie put his arm around the young star, comforting him and walking to the arena with him. It was a raw, human moment that showed the world the dark side of child stardom and national pressure. But the dragon has a heart of steel. He wiped his tears and spent the next decade dominating the sport. Ding became a master of break building, famous for his robotic, perfect cue ball control. He won the prestigious UK Championship multiple times and has compiled over 600 centuries and 14 maximum 147 breaks. However, there is one trophy that has always slipped through his fingers: the World Snooker Championship. In 2016, he reached the final, sending China into a frenzy. Over 210 million people tuned in to watch him play Mark Selby. Despite a valiant effort, Ding lost 18-14. It remains the elusive missing puzzle piece in an otherwise perfect career. Today, when you look at the World Snooker Tour, you see dozens of incredibly talented Chinese players. None of that would be possible without Ding Junhui. He kicked down the door and showed an entire generation of Asian players that they could compete and win in a British-dominated sport. Whether he ever lifts that World Championship trophy or not, his legacy is secure. He is a pioneer, an icon, and a true legend of the Green Bays. Do you think Ding Junhui will ever win the World Championship? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this deep dive, hit that like button and subscribe to the Cueist Snooker for more legendary stories. Thanks for watching.